Don't trust your mouth this morning.
It's sticking. I told you it's going to stick. Say one or two, don't they call them? Before you go, no, no, it will become normal. That one a normal thing. All right, everybody, welcome. Today we come with yet another story of, I don't know, power-drunk human beings who, I don't know if because they are in power, they feel that everybody is a cockroach before them or ant they can crush and squeeze and just kill anytime they feel like. Well, today we bring you a different story this time of brutalizing a Nigerian young school girl, a small girl for that matter, a secondary school
No, she
child.
isn't. She's a graduate.
It's a graduate, right? Because she has exposed the dilapidated nature of the only secondary school in their community. Can you imagine that? In a whole community, only one secondary school.
Yeah.
And they can't even take care of that. And this young lady decided to show the world what it looked like.
Yeah.
And the local government chairman say, you embarrassed me, you insulted me, took his brother, some man went to this young girl's house and beat Shege out of this girl. Well, the one that really caught me, they say they are going to use a shovel and open up her skull and nothing will happen.
Yeah.
That is the level of how some Nigerian politicians, let's not generalize, some of them begin to behave. I mean, from one incident to another. Yesterday, we talked about Umahi.
Yes.
The other day, it was still Umahi.
Still same here.
Now it's, what's his name, Ekpele or Ekpele Cheta or whatever his name is, the local government chairman of Ahoda. A local government chairman this time, grassroots democracy, somebody who's supposed to be close to his people. They take nearly $500 million every month, and they cannot even fix a school. When somebody now exposes that, you go to her house and beat her up because you have power. Oh, God. It's very, very sad, but then that's what it is. Today, we are going to be making this story go around, make it viral, just like every other media house is doing. My question is, this man has violated the law, taking the laws into your hand for no reason, victimized somebody, brutalized this, assaulted this young lady.
Right.
What is the Nigerian police waiting for? He has no immunity. He has nothing. He's just a normal citizen who occupies a position, just not him alone, but his brother.
Yeah, he sent his brother to do it.
I mean, he supervised it. He was there, he didn't beat, but he supervised it.
Yeah.
For you to enter your car, drive to somebody's house, to go and beat up a small girl.
No, the funny thing is that the girl works for him. That's even the dicey one about it. The
And
girl
because
works
he
for
works
him.
in the local government.
Yeah,
He's not working for him.
No, she works directly for him because according to research, they actually asked the girl that since you actually work for him, why didn't you directly go to him to meet him concerning this particular act before sending it out? Because according to her own account, she said that she's always doing other things for him. The tap he built in their local government, she was the one who sent it out for social media to see. So when this particular school came in, she decided to go and meet the principal of the school. And the principal said he has no hand in it, that he has actually tried his best to do it, but no this thing. So because of that, she had to actually take the bull by the horn by bringing out that school, because that was the school she actually attended. And she was actually their SP, their senior prefect as at that time.
And that's exactly what every SP does for their school, because I was one. And of course, you go to your school and you see it dilapidated, you won't feel happy.
Yes, you
definitely.
would.
And the girl decided to expose that. What is wrong with that? Even if you work for this man, and probably the man must have been told about the school.
Yes, so that was what really aggravated him. He was like, why would you do that? It's like maybe you're working for someone and you don't like what is happening. And instead of you going to meet the person, you already know that meeting the person will not even amount to anything. So what do? You spiked that person, maybe indirectly, you might call it spiked. And the person will now see you as a pawn that he needs to deal with.
Now, the question is not about, the girl has every right to do what she did. Of course, morality,
she does.
Loyalty can come into play and all that. But
she does.
Why would you go beat her?
Yes.
That's the issue. Why take the laws into your
hand? It's not even only how. The mother saw them and was happy. And went there to greet them. They pushed her and then knocked her mouth.
So, in the fit of anger, look at what you did, and this is what is happening. Now, you remember Ikweche? the Federal House of Rep member, who beat up an Uber,
You see it.
who brought something to him and then said, please come and take your this. Just come and take your thing. It's a problem. You beat the man up. And then you do contract, you won't pay them the talk, you beat them up. All in the name of you are a politician and you hold one position or the other. This position is not like it's given to you by God, it's the people that voted you in there. And now you begin to trample on the same people. It doesn't make any sense. Now, this is the story of Pele Cheta, who is the local government chairman, and of course, this young lady they call Winnie Miller.
Yes.
And these two people are now trending on social media. What's your take on this particular matter? The divide is that should the guy have told the man about the issue instead of posting it on social media? She went there, did the record. She could have taken the record to the chairman and showed, sir, this is the letter of this school. And if the chairman had rejected it, maybe she posted it.
Yes.
Completely justified. That is what some people are saying. But my question is, what right does the local government chairman has to go to somebody's house and brutalize the person and the mother? If the father of that girl were to be alive and be there, would he have the guts to do what he did? And this is preying on the weak. And that is what I hate with passion. So let's take your own take on this one. Let's get your own intake on this particular matter as it happens. This is Straight Talk live on Echo FM. We'll go to the newspaper right about now. On the newspaper review this morning, we start off with the Punch newspaper. Done. Let's go with this one.
Okay, State Police. IG sets up panel to propose framework.
What does that mean? Because the State Police has been everywhere.
Okay, newly sworn in Inspector General of Police Tunji Disu on Wednesday inaugurated a committee on the establishment of State Police. As part of ongoing discussions on policing reforms, President Bola Tinubu had last Wednesday during the breaking of fast with senators at the presidential villa, Abuja, urged the leadership of the 10th Senate to initiate constitutional amendments to provide for the establishment of state police. The president said decentralized policing would strengthen security at the grassroots and improve rapid response to threats within states, noting that the current centralized structure required constitutional review to accommodate the proposed reform.
All right, now I have a little qualms about this.
Yeah.
They are now setting a committee. So before they started muting the idea, they had no plans whatsoever to the structure, plans and all that. That's the problem I have with most Nigerian governmental policies.
Yes.
It's always like you loop or you leap before you look.
Yes.
It's always like that. I don't understand. Now, with this now, it gives room for politicians who don't mean well to now step in and start making sure that the state police will not go the way Nigerians want it. And say, no, there's no need for state police and all that.
Yes.
That is definitely where a lot of people are having issues with. And again, the state police should be a grassroots thing. And then the state police should be the people's thing. It's not just about the Nigerian police. It should be like everybody putting their heads together. You have the traditional rulers, you have the what's it called, the PGs, you have every other person coming together to form a police department that works in with the Constitution to establish something that is completely independent from the grip of the governors and the local government chairman and the rest of them. If a chairman has the guts to go to somebody has to beat the person, and then he has police at his disposal, because the local government chairman will be like the local lords and general of the police, like mayors who does that. So that's where the problem is coming from. Now, if we had, all this while talking about state police, you sit down, structure it, and then you come up with a structure. People will criticize and correct here and there. Now they've set a committee. One thing one of my mentors told me that anything you don't want done, set a committee. Because that thing would never be done. So,
Wow.
no, it was kind of, at that time, I never understood what he was saying, but right now it's beginning to make sense. You see this committee, they'll come with another committee report.
They're always
that report will now be given to another committee to go and scrutinize the committee's report.
Yeah.
And after that, they now send it to the Federal House of Rep and then Senate, and then before it becomes a law, 2-3 years is gone. Now, this is exactly what that man meant by just set up a committee. The committee will beget another committee. The other committee will beget supervision, and then oversight will come in. I mean, it's just going to become a white goose chase at the end of the day. Well, we hope that it comes to fruition, and definitely what's your take on that story? After oil, the U.S. moves to secure access to Venezuelan minerals. Now, this is where a lot of people are worried about United States intervention. In any country, they intervene. Yes, the people may be doing something they shouldn't do.
Yeah.
They now use it as a cover-up, go there. They have taken Venezuelan oil. They're now going to other mineral resources because they can.
Yes, I wanted to say that.
The strong bullying the weak? Well, right now they've taken out Khamenei in Iran. What's next? Are they going for the Iranian oil?
You've seen it now. And they have a lot.
Oh, my God. This is where people find it not very comfortable with U.S. Iran hits U.S. oil tanker in Gulf and report. Now, this report is coming. I think this one is more or less an old story compared to the new one. Yeah. Because after this thing was hit, they used one of their biggest submarine, their biggest ship. Yeah. And now it's sitting at the bottom of the Gulf, Persian Gulf. Because the U.S. downed that particular one yesterday. They bombarded the whole thing. And about 200 of the warships and all that have been destroyed by the United States and Israel so far. They are decimating Iran every corner. So with this happening, now they have attacked the network of Iran. Now Iran is now using external network. And the worst part, NATO has stepped in because an Iranian missile flew into Turkey. Turkey gunned it down, but the debris hit inside Turkey and caused a lot of havoc. After they hit Cyprus, now it's Turkey. And then NATO say, if you have hurt our member, NATO is stepping in. And this becomes a messy situation. Iran versus the entirety of the world now.
Yeah,
of course, Africa, our hand no day. Unless they throw bullet in Africa.
We've not even finished dealing with our own. We want to put our head inside something.
Alleged terrorism. AGF takes over Malami and Sons trial. Oh boy. This Malami, I don't know. This is the same man who was waking up judges in the night and we're arresting them now. You see how power, if they say, is transient. At the end of the day, Malami, the almighty Malami, who sent a lot of people to prison, is now facing trial with his own son. Oyo 2027, just so for Adele Abo's ministerial seat hits up. And of course, Lagos prosecutes 4,000 residents for illegal waste dumping.
Yes, we discussed that.
I wish they would bring this country forward. It would make sense. So people with litter, dirty, and anyhow inside the town. Yes, and thank God, though, because yesterday I was coming to scream. But on my way coming, I saw they were evacuating the dead that they removed since Saturday. And it was yesterday. It took 4 days stretch before they can evacuate the dead that was brought out during the sanitation thing. I mean, it's not funny. Let's move on now to the Daily Post, Don.
Yes. ADC membership flooded with fake identities. Vice President Shettima slams opposition.
All right, the Vice President Kashim Shettima has taken a swipe at opposition parties, accusing them of thriving on lies and hypocrisy. How true is that? Yeah. Is that true? Are they thriving on lies and hypocrisy?
Yeah, based on the report, he said that owing to the fact that...
You better speak up. Are you whispering?
Okay, now based on this report, Shettima is trying to say that the other... parties, that's the opposition parties, are trying to bring out fake identities for this upcoming registration that is coming up. That they've been the one bombarding, they've been the one talking, they've been the one criticizing the abnormalities of the APC, and yet they are the ones also in that same particular ditch they are actually spiting the APC for.
All right. Now, I think this is what we were discussing yesterday. We were just talking about the registration. That one made me started talking that the APC is playing the game and the ADC and the rest of them.
And I told you that the opposition parties are not sleeping. Well, all of them are actually working.
Now, the issue is that this registration has been going on while the PDP is already prepared for the election. You are still struggling with how to accept this e-registration.
Yes.
You are still struggling with who will be your presidential candidate.
That's what the problem is.
Who will be your presidential candidate? Who will be your zonal leaders?
Yes.
Who will be this and this and that? With about 8 months to the election. So that's why I am saying that they need to wake up. And now the narrative is going to be shifted. They have started a new narrative now.
Yes, that's why I said they're actually working. And because APC knows that these oppositions are actually working, they're waking up every now and then to do one thing, to bring out one implementation or the other. Wow. So why are they running away from this e-transmission? They should tell us why.
Okay. Well, the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, has taken a swipe at the opposition parties, accusing them of traveling on lies and hypocrisy. He insisted that the ruling All Progressive Congress is in a stronger political position than in 2023. Speaking on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in an interfaith breaking of fast for Ramadan and Lent held at the State House, Shettima criticized the African Democratic Congress, ADC, over its push for electronic transmission of votes. He alleged that when the party opened its portal for membership registration, it was overwhelmed by an avalanche of fake names and fictitious identities. The same people who are adamant that we must have electronic transmission of votes opened their portal for membership registration, and it was flooded with fake names and fictitious identities. The Vice President said. So who is fake? How did the Vice President know that they are fake or they are not fake? That is now the issue. It's going to like make them look like, okay, you don't have members, you are flooding the place with fictitious names. Probably they think that these people don't have members, and when they saw the names, they say it is fictitious names. Is that what is happening? You and I know that, as Winston Churchill once said, truth is so precious that it must be surrounded by a bodyguard of lies. That is what is driving the opposition in this country. Okay, do you think the opposition is lying or the APC is lying? Well, still on the Vice President, tax reforms won't make Nigeria poor, according to Shettima. I'm muted.
Yes.
Done. You hear them?
But on this tax reform, thank God they're not actually imposing the rule on small businesses, because I think one of the rules is that the tax will not be on those small businesses who are not able to make 50 million naira annually. So in that reason, let's take a slide there. But when they're asking for this tax, we want to know, like Very Dark Man will say, what is the efficacy of this tax? What is this tax supposed to do for us as Nigerians? I mean, it's our money, isn't it?
Well,
so why would they say it's not making Nigerians?
I take exception to you saying that the business is not up to 50 million.
Yes, they don't.
That is what they said on paper.
Oh, my God.
Now, the fact is that you as a business owner,
yes,
you pay tax, right?
Yes.
Personal income tax and the rest of them. Then all your employees pay personal income tax.
Yes.
Is it affecting the business or not?
It depends on how much they're collecting.
What do you mean how much?
Yes, now, you know, there's a rule that says that if you make certain amount of money, you take a pinch from that money, isn't it? So if they're taking more than a pinch from that money, now, it becomes...
Does that business pay VAT, VAT?
To some extent, yes, some people do.
Because every purchases they do, they pay tax. And then you collect this VAT, you collect personal income tax, you collect payee, and then at the end of the day, you say you're not affecting the business. Are you serious? Now,
so when you say on paper, that means to some extent they still collect this money.
Exactly.
Without us knowing.
The issue is that if you don't understand the tax laws, I've been studying this, trying to make sense out of it.
Yeah.
It's just like you rob Peter to pay Paul. That's what this tax law does. If you, I think, paying initially 5% for a bottle of water, increase to 7% by 2027, it will be 10% on this bottle of water.
Well,
that's what the tax.
This is a big business
That's the tax.
You can see it
Then
increase.
a business that is going to now pay
Yeah.
10% for every liter of fuel
Good.
that they use, and there's no light.
Light.
Of course, I won't. I saw rock now, no get light. Now solar that they use. Now there's no light. The business has to run on diesel, run on light.
Yes.
You're going to pay 10% for every liter. Are you not still taxing that business? I mean, you just make laws, and they try to confuse everybody, and make
Packaged
it like, at the end of the day, it doesn't. It still amounts to the same people. Then if you now make 50 million, they'll collect 25% of 50 million.
And I feel like most times they don't even scrutinize their words.
So if you now make 50 million, now how do they calculate the 50 million?
Yes.
Every amount of money that is entering the business account.
Into the business.
So there are monies that are paid for works to be done.
Yeah.
And then the money is not the company's money. How do they know that this money is not? So by the time, okay, your own personal account now, they say if you don't end up to 800,000.
Yes.
Now imagine, after 800,000, they now start taxing that 800 from 800 and 1,000 upwards. Now, for
Before
instance,
that
your
800.
husband sends you money for house into your account,
Yeah.
and he didn't write the purpose for that account.
Yeah.
It swells the account, right?
Yes.
Your children's school fees is given to you to go and pay.
Yes.
This is all household. It keeps swelling the account, and maybe at the end of the month, the money that came in or end of the year comes into about 2 million that enter the account that's never yours.
Yours. Then they're not reading it appropriately.
Now, the fact is that how do they identify which money is yours and which one is not yours? That's where the problem is. Now, wait, hold on.
You're actually exposing human beings in this one.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Then, if they now accuse you of the tax you need to pay, before you even go and clear your name, you pay 20% of the amount. That's what the tax law says. So, if they say the money that entered your account is 5 million, you are going to pay 20% of 5 million. That is 200,000.
When it's actually not even your business money.
You understand me?
Wow.
So at the end of the day, you pay that one first before you now go and clear, and that money is non-refundable.
Non-refundable, yes.
So what are you talking about? The whole tax thing is just like, it's a trap set.
Yes, it is.
So if you fall in, the only thing now is for everything you transfer, people don't they shout say,
even the
you
ones
put,
even put
how many,
welfare,
you don't
still
put house
collect.
rent, you put house rent, you put school fees, you put, how many things are non-taxable? Edibles are not supposed to be taxable. Man, if I send maybe, you ask me, Barry, can you help me with 50,000? And I send it to you, and I forgot to write gifts. That money is taxable.
But it's wrong because that was not
Now
what
this
they
is
said.
exactly
It's wrong.
This is exactly what is going to happen, and that's what will happen. When this thing take effect fully, you will now understand what the tax masters will do. My problem is not that it is not a good thing for government to generate money.
Yeah, it's
The
what-
people who will implement the tax will be the biggest problem. It's just like the police who are supposed to be on the road
Checkmating.
making sure that everybody behaves well on the road. Are they there to
No.
check for people who behave well?
No,
And
they're
they just
not.
collect the money now. They collect whatever they collect on the road. If you carry full passenger, you know fit pass if you don't pay. Because I enter commuter buses, I say it all the time. And I'm not afraid to say it because it's
That
what
is
they
what
do.
is happening.
Everybody does it.
Yes.
Everybody sees it, I mean. So at the end of the day, this is exactly what the problem is. It is not just that the federal government, on which mechanism are they going to control the tax collectors? Which will come from their bank. They will take it straightly from your bank.
From your bank. Yeah.
So before you even complain, your money is gone. And where one get refund from? So these are our problems we need to do. So I've been avoiding talking about this tax, but I wanted to see how to bring a tax people from there to come and explain.
Even when you even put welfare, you put household, they'll just feel like you're lying.
How many welfare
Yes.
will you put? How many school fees will you put? How many house rents will you put? How many hospital bills will you put?
Oh, God.
And then you're earning 150,000, 200,000 as the case may be.
Yeah.
Automatically,
You're paying.
you get it.
Yes.
So just for a year, if you're earning 150,000, it means you are getting about 1.5 million or 2 million at the end of the day. Are you taxable or not?
You are.
But 150,000, what does it take you? From there, you pay house rent, you go pay school fees, you go buy clothes, you go do sickness, you go do waiting. And they say tax you. And then you say it's not going to impoverish people. Or it's already
Yes.
impoverishing people. That is it. The country makes money, the people get poorer. No two ways about that. Anyway, they keep saying it will not. The people who are paying the tax are crying
In
that
fact,
it
we want
is.
to know why he said it will not in the first instance. Why
Well,
is he saying it will not?
Because it doesn't affect them now, does it? The president does not spend his kobo on any expense.
Anything.
The vice president does not spend his kobo on any expense. Even the clothes he wear, they pay for it with taxpayers' money. The cars he drive, they pay for it with taxpayers' money. The party he hosts is paid for by taxpayers. So what the hell is he talking about? You understand? So this is exactly what we are saying. When you are not
said, now that was what he said.
when you are not paying for something you don't know.
You don't know, yes.
How it pinches. For the past how many years, the VP was governor, then senator, now a vice president. So for the chunk of his life, he doesn't understand what it means to be living by your own means. So you won't understand. Then the people who are feeling it are saying it is feeling out, and you say, no, it's not. Doesn't make any sense to anybody.
And
anyway,
so he's using this small business and this thing as a plot to say.
Let us now open up our phone lines for you to add your voice. But before that, FG places 6-year moratorium on establishment of tertiary institutions. I think I agree with this one because there are too many institutions at tertiary producing half-baked academics everywhere. Christian genocide article, Murik takes Amopitan to National Assembly.
Yeah.
These Muslim people, for the first time, somebody is a Christian and they are fighting him because he made a comment.
Yes.
That's the same thing I said yesterday. You are free to do and say whatever you want, but if somebody says it against you, you have a problem forever. He made a Christian genocide. Are Christians being killed or not? Who is killing the people? Is it Christians killing Christians? And Christians killing Muslims? That's the question. But they don't want you to say it. Oh, me tabo. Anyway, let's open up our phone lines for the people. 0911 20,022 0707 454 1014. Those are the numbers to call. Let's get our first caller. Hello, who's on my line?
Good morning.
Good morning.
To you. That sounds like Abuja.
Good morning, Barry.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, this is Abuja still calling from Nekede.
Yeah,
all right.
You're welcome.
Yeah, morning. I want to say something about the state police.
Okay.
Really, it is good for us to have adequate security. But the ones we have, are they doing the job perfectly well? Then they are not made good use of. Then creating these state ones, I ain't pay because these ones are dealing with us already. When they say they are federal, they are this. Then not to talk of when they come so close to us. The governors, the politicians around will be using them so much to follow us bomber to bomber and deal with us. And you say this was along about what are they actually doing? Then there will be many. You see them cooking their gun, and you think that that's serious. When you give them 100 naira, then you pass. They won't even check what you are carrying. Let them put appropriate use to the ones we have already.
All right.
Rather than creating this new state ones.
I will advise you to get embraced up for the state police is coming. The president has said it, and it will happen.
Yeah,
so
I know. We are just talking.
And make your contribution. It's a serious matter. Let's just talk. Let's make contributions to make it better. Thank you very much, Abuja.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Next caller on the line. Okay. Messages, are flooding in. But let's take another caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
George.
Who there?
How are they today?
No, Yawa.
We did.
Samuel from Nazareth.
Okay, you're welcome, Samuel.
Yeah. Local government chairman brutalizing his aid, right?
Yes.
And yeah, what's happened now? Or just a calling network don't visit you?
No, Audis Akalo network cannot come close to me.
All right, please talk. Mogo, hear you.
Okay, so my brother, you see, when the people learn how to rise up against injustice from the local place of authority, this injustice at the national level will not stop. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
They said if she goat is chewing something, the kid goat will be looking at the mouth and be learning. The local government chairman is like a chief goat looking at the federal government officials, brutalizing people anyhow, and nothing is done. Are you getting it? So if the community where the local government comes from can gather together and block his house and even beat him up, my brother, you do it here, do it here, do it there, the national people will take precaution, take caution.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
Come from the local place.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let us not just be talking about this thing happened in the air, and nothing is done where the locality is. It depends where the person comes from.
All right, thank you.
What is giving
Thank
them
you.
morale.
Let other callers breathe. Thank you very much. Okay, one more call before we take messages. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry, my very good friend and brother.
Good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning.
My name is Ubad, and I usually come from Duchi, Zogin, State.
Chief
I want
Judy,
to commend the government for eventually, Mr. President and the National Assembly, establishing and indeed approving the state police. Because this is going to go a long way in making sure that the high incident activities prevalent in the country is checkmated to an unprecedented dimension.
Okay.
How else can one describe a government that is favorably disposed to the yearnings and aspirations of our citizens, including the provision of security than this? I want Nigerians, including my good friend, to support me in making sure that we give honor to whom honor is due as far as this exercise is concerned. If I can tell Nigerian politicians that it's going to go a long way
Chief
in reducing the balance of
since this week, you just find my trouble. No one answer you. See the drum, I mean, no.
No. I know it's time I'm talking about good things. I want my friends to participate. That's why I'm saying so. So at the end of the day, we keep me company going to Abuja to welcome our friend. We must have won for the second time.
Thank you. Thank you. Come and be going. Bye-bye. Chief Jude. Emeka Dinkpa says, one and done. Echo, good morning to you. All Comrade Dinkpa Emeka from Umalumaku in the Himembano LGA Barrio. To this topic, I blame police and judiciary. If not, what power did the local government chairman have to go to someone's house and beat him or her up without police arresting him? Barry and Don, have a wonderful working day ahead. This other one says, Sonny Barry says, good morning, Mr. Barry and Pretty Echo. My information, the local government chairman sacked the girl on Friday last week. Yes. If you listen to her interview, she even said she reported the dilapidated school to the chairman before she decided to post the video. I'm appealing to the law enforcement agency to bring the man to face justice. Enough of this politician's brutality to the people. Thanks. Thank you very much, Sonny Barry. We move on now to our WhatsApp and a couple of messages here. Don, can you help us with this one?
Okay, this one is coming from Ifeanyi Ejimo
Konye
from Obiakpu, Egbema. Iran should better swallow their pride and surrender to save their infrastructures, because the way I am seeing this war, Iran will not survive if this war continues. And the so-called Shiites members and other Muslim faithfuls are protesting, marching and burning American and Israel flags just to invite America and Israel anger to a country that doesn't have ordinary waterproof to cover or protect her citizens. Not to talk of having war equipment to intercept drones and missiles attacks from America and Israel. Their eyes will be opened when America and Israel lose their anger on Nigeria. Seriously, common sense is very far from these people. They should continue misbehaving until they find what they want.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, according to some of my message, people are sending messages. They say, we go first, demarcate the place, show them, say, see where the thing that happened. Make it no cross.
It's the truth, though, I'm telling you.
Okay. This one says, good morning. My name is Felix Moses. Still texting from Omar Himberi about the war in Iran. Any war against Iran is war against terrorism, banditry, and Christian genocide in the world. Though I don't support wars and bloodshed, but most times a lasting peace is achieved after war. So let there be peace in our homes, peace in our hearts, peace in the nations, and peace in the world. Thanks. Here I rest my case. Thanks, and enjoy your day ahead. Thank you very much. This other one says, Donna, get this one up for us.
The Buruburu 1 and Don Judge, the Buruburu 2 on Echo FM. May God, should I take that word?
Nah.
On radio.
Nah.
Please, I skipped that word. May God dash that local government chairman and his brother that beat the lady. Barry, I'm not happy with the ugly story. I will not blame the lady. She did the right thing. This is the only way the problem will be solved. How I wish others will be doing so instead of praising politicians that are doing wrong things. For ADC registration, APC should allow ADC to do their registration on their own way. Barry, remember that ADC knows the tricks of APC. That is why Shetima is complaining. ADC will wrestle APC. Barry, congratulations, finally. Finally, Chelsea has closed their promo. And congratulations to me, too, for Arsenal demolishing Brighton yesterday night. Down, Man City. Comrade Chris Obona, JP Church of Presentation.
Never your fault. Okay, when I managed win 1-0 yesterday, still happy. See, you are going down very soon. When I they rob after I rob Chelsea, I managed win 1-0 against Brighton. No wahala. Still remain like 8 matches. Abi, this is where the whole thing go pain now. You go enter body. Arsenal is bottling company FC. All of us know that one. But congratulations to the Chelsea boys. They used Vest, go Aston Villa home, go demolish them 4-1 last night. Of course, I was so angry of what Arsenal did, all the robbery they did, and I got tired of watching EPL. I won't lie, I didn't even watch the match yesterday. But then they came out tops. Yes, thank you very much. Good morning, Barry and Don. I'm Frank Naji from MBC. I condemn the conduct of the chairman who chose to brutalize an innocent girl he is mandated to protect. I'm of the view that the full weight of the law be brought on the chairman. People say politics is a dirty game. It is because we have left politics in the hands of very dirty people. A state or a country that cannot protect its rural citizens does not deserve the word republic. I am Frank Naji from MBC. This one says, Barrio and Dono, the senior citizen, made a very apt point. Barrio, there is this song. Hey, oh yeah, Don, oh yeah, read them.
I thought you were reading the
No, read And then where obodo and when okay. And where again I don't hook. Nukumau, Abi?
Yes.
Nukumau, Iwi or Timpo and the rest of them. I beg. Eda Chijoke. They tempt me. I didn't Nukumau or Timpo. That's what he's asking. Just asking. Eda Chijoke this morning. He doesn't send me Igbo language. I don't know whether it is my name, Zambu Uche. This already an a fake Igbo woman. I know very down.
I'm a white woman.
You're
I think I've said it before.
Okay. Okay, he says, Barry and Judge Don, happy morning. This is what you get when politicians did not get the mandates of the people. Agents of darkness and Satan at work. State police loading. APC is up to some mischief. Hey, God of mercy. USA is on rampage. Can Nigeria be exonerated? Chetima's lamentation is suspect. APC isn't smart at all. As a ruling party, it shouldn't be reactionary as if it is in opposition to itself. Elder Chijoke, thank you very much. This one is from Dr. Mrs. Oleva. I say tax reforms is only impoverishing the masses. Is this reform for the living or for the dead? What a question. You don't ask a bleeding person to donate blood. Poverty is a serious disease and the silent killer in Nigeria. And what we get from government is poverty acceleration and not poverty alleviation. Why? Now I enter. Our leaders are living in opulence and don't feel the pulse of the citizens to know that they are living in abject poverty. Ooh, that one, bang. All right, I think we have time for a few more calls and then we'll call it a wrap on the newspaper. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
Good morning.
Kari, it's in the building. Good morning.
Karen, how are you?
I'm fine.
Darling, how are you?
I'm good.
Barry, world leaders, they cannot learn lessons, eh? Like the local government chairman. What has happened to the Supreme in Iraq has not taught him any lesson. Okay, let him continue. Sorry, about the e-registration. I don't understand what they mean by political parties. They should have their supporters. Does it mean that there is no political neutrality again? If somebody cannot, can it determine the method of voting? Can those who do not belong to political parties, can they vote? Are they not going to vote? Thank you. That's the question I want to.
All right, that's a very important question.
Yes.
A lot of people keep asking me this same question.
Yeah.
And the simple answer is that everybody has the right to either belong or not to belong to any political party. Majority of Nigerians are not politicians. They are not in any party.
Yes.
Definitely. But the issue is that when the government starts making things like this, you know that something is stewing somewhere.
Yeah.
They are making up our minds to use the number of people in a political party to be a yardstick for advantage in the politics.
Yes.
And then if they decide to write exam results, it is still going to be, within their own purview to understand that I have 10 million registered voters
Yes,
and I
this
have
person has
8
5
million
million.
views. So you can't complain.
Yes.
Because they're already members of the political party. So if they assume that we have 10 million votes already from members of their party, then they can now scrap some from
Very good.
from other people and join their numbers to win the election. So we need to understand that
So I get it,
in
sir.
politics, nothing happens for nothing. Everything has a reason. So that's one thing that you need to understand, right? And of course, if you also want that not to affect you, go and register in your own politics, even if just to put your name there. Let the voting start from registration. That's exactly what this means. They're telling you that we have more people than we do,
Yes.
so it means we win the election. It's
won
not
the
surprising.
election.
So if you think that you love any opposition party and you want them to be in power, Hanlele,
Good.
it doesn't take anything to register. It's e-learning. You can stay with your phone or your system, laptop or desktop, and then you register. It doesn't take you anything. You don't need to pay dues. You don't need to do
Yes.
anything. Just put your name there. That's what it simply means. If you want to match bumper to bumper, whatever is happening in the other party you don't like. Okay. Don Peter says, good morning, Mr. Barry, Cosmos and Don. Please, I keep on asking those there.
No, please keep.
Please, I keep on asking. These people know that them will later be ordinary citizens one day. That's how he wrote it. And because his LGA is an APC person. Let's see what will come out of it for tax law behavior if Tinubu win again. Well, that's how he wrote it, and I'm just trying to read it out and make sense out of it. Thank you very much, Don Peter. Say tax law will behavior again if Tinubu wins.
Yes.
Do you agree with that? So you're shouting yes.
I'm trying to concur with what he's saying.
He does say, and I don't hide. No, Hannah. Shina is nice. This is what happens when someone had handpicked local government chairman is in a so-called democracy. What a shame. Nigeria, Otilo, River State. All right. Last caller. Good morning.
A gracious and a pleasant morning to you, Barry Cosmos and Eko.
Good morning.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Chimezi Mad remains my name. 14 Ebelu Obube, Owere Northern. I want to quickly state on the issue of this local government chairman.
Okay.
The brutalization of this little girl, Ogadima, is highly inimical to the dictates of a democratic nation, just like Nigeria. If it were in a sinner crime, this man would have been arrested.
Yes.
Therefore, I am charging those who are responsible for this action or the power of this nation to do the needful, as no one has the monopoly to intimidate or to victimize or to brutalize any Nigerian person. Chimezi Mad remains my name. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you very much. Just before we go on our commercial break, I'm Ezekiel from Nekede says, I wake up crying for my country. When will all this end? Oh my God, what a question.
Yes.
Okay, what a question. But then it is what it is. We will be going on a commercial break now. When we come back, we will continue with the conversation. Remember, we will be discussing the issue of this local government chairman who brutalized a young lady who used to work for him because she's been fired, and now what will happen to him? Because if you watch the beating, they even threatened to use shovel and open up her head, and nothing will happen. And that's exactly why I'm talking about this morning. Nothing will happen. And at the end of the day, will nothing happen? That's the question. To some extent,
it's true.
That's the question. So let's take a short break now. When we come back, we will continue with the conversation. Don't touch your dial. Stay.
The fresh news people.
It's the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
You love music? You love Echo FM 100.7. Sweet music only on your favorite radio dial. Echo FM 100.7.
It's the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
Omo wetin dey happen? Omo nothing dey happen. Omo no let modem. Pam pam, mash carbon. You dey lost. Yoko koko, yeah yoko koko. Jano, one papa mo, we are crying down to our soul. We'll never let you go, 'cause we know that is so road. We never let you go, we know that is so road.
This is an infomercial.
Oh, this is so frustrating. Which kind of thing be this now? Oh,
Michael, have fun now. This one, your face is like this. What's wrong?
Just imagine, my boss sent me to print some business cards and the final outcome is poor. He condemned everything. I'm tired. I've tried so many printing companies for our business cards, brochures, and posters, and yet, look at this trash. I be make me begin write for paper because I don't tire for this quality.
You never see anything. Oh, yeah, calm down, make I reason you. Haven't you heard of the King Printing Hub? Not only do they have cutting-edge technology, but they also have a team of seasoned experts who make your printing dreams a reality. With sophisticated computer-to-plate and direct image machines at the forefront of printing technology, ensuring your ideas are captured with clarity and brilliance.
For real? What kind of services do they offer?
They handle all tiers of printing activities, from business cards, invoices, and receipts to flyers, brochures, posters, flex banners, and even vehicle branding. They also offer creative design services, corporate branding, and general printing.
That sounds amazing. What about their quality?
The King Printing Hub uses state-of-the-art equipment, including CTP, ID card printing, lamination, perfect binding, and automatic folding machines. They also offer mass printing in 2 and 5 units.
Wow, that's impressive. Where are they located?
They are located at number 4 Ajoku Street, Owerri, off Federal Road, Imo State. And in case you want to order their services from the comfort of your home, you can call them on 08161 774303, 08161 774303, or email them at hub@thekingmail.com. You can also book online via www.thekingprintinghub.com.
Aisha, thank you for this information wey you give me so make I begin run go there.
You are welcome. Remember, the King Printing Hub is the one-stop shop for all your printing needs.
I can assure you, but this one na confirm. Make I rush go there sharp.
The King Printing Hub, putting your printing dreams in your palm.
It's the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
This week to help those in need.
If you know that it's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How you can suspend me here? How we are slaves?
And I'm going to win this election.
That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every weekday at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo,
People, this is not story time. On top Echo
and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the Fresh News People.
Catch up with the latest news updates on Echo 100.7 FM Owerri.
Welcome to the news update on Echo FM 100.7, the station with fair and balanced reporting. Here are the latest stories we are keeping tabs on. In a significant blow to international drug trafficking networks, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency said it has arrested a 58-year-old alleged fugitive drug lord, Uzoma Valentine Ilomwanya, who it said had been on its wanted list and that of the British authorities for over 15 years. Reacting to the successful operation, the chairman and chief executive officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, described the development as a significant breakthrough in the agency's relentless war against drug cartels. The Anambra government has warned that any student that fails to attend school on Mondays will face a one-week suspension. The Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma Ude, issued the warning while reiterating that measures is in line with state government's resolve to ensure full resumption of academic activities on Mondays across Anambra. She urged all schools to comply with the directive. Human rights activist Aisha Yesufu has criticized the National Assembly of Nigeria over what she described as its silence amid the killings of Nigerian soldiers by insurgents in Borno State. Reacting in a post on her X handle, Yesufu lamented the increasing loss of soldiers in the fight against insurgency and questioned the role of lawmakers in protecting the interests of Nigerians and the welfare of military personnel. According to an earlier report, Ngoshe town in Gwoza local government area came under a coordinated attack with the insurgents reportedly operating in the area until daybreak. The newly elected Assistant Public Secretary of the Lagos State Chapter of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Karamo Yesiro, has passed away 24 hours after his re-election. Yesiro's passing came barely 24 hours after his re-election as the party Assistant Publicity Secretary at the Lagos State APC Congress held at Onikon Stadium. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has warned Lagos traders against enforcing the illegal no return, no refund policy. Dr. Olubumi Oti, Zonal Coordinator of the FCCPC Southwest Zone, stated that where businesses refuse to comply, the law empowers the Commission to impose fines, withdraw the product, seize goods, prosecute offenders, or shut down erring businesses. The president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Ali Rabiu, has urged engineers to deploy innovation, systems thinking, and technology-driven methodologies in the government's effort to address Nigeria's insecurity challenges. According to Mr. Rabiu, without urgent intervention, safety deficits will continue to undermine GDP growth, foreign direct investment, job creation, infrastructure sustainability, and public trust in governance. And in sports, Pep Guardiola insisted that the Premier League title race is not over after Manchester City's shock 2-2 draw against lowly Nottingham Forest handed the initiative to leaders Arsenal. Goals from Antoine Semenyo and Rodri were cancelled out by Morgan Gibbs-White and then Elliot Anderson. Arsenal are now 7 points clear of City and have the destiny of the title in their hands as they chase their first English crown since 2004. And in the world of business, at the backdrop of the ongoing crisis in the Middle East, the ex-depot price of liquefied petroleum gas LPG, also known as cooking gas, has increased by 13% week on week to 18 million naira per 20 metric tons MT, up from 15.95 million recorded last week. This translates to 1,400 naira per kg, indicating a 40% increase from 1,000 naira last week. The regional crisis has disrupted oil production and supply in the international market, taking a toll on petroleum product prices globally. And on the foreign scene, explosions were heard across Iran's capital, Tehran, as Israeli forces announced a new wave of strikes targeting the city. According to reports, Israeli attacks targeted locations west of Tehran, adding that explosions were also heard in the southern and southeastern areas of the capital. The attacks came as Israel and the U.S. have continued a large-scale attack on Iran since Saturday, killing at least 926 people, including Khamenei and top military officials. And that's all for the news update at 10 as edited by Benjamin Joseph. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM. On our X handle is at Echo FM _Owerri. On Instagram and YouTube is Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that is the news update from Echo FM.
the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
Live from the Eastern Heartland, Echo FM 100.7 brings you engaging conversation on trending news.
We need the federal government to sort whatever issue they are having with ASU.
And by December this year, 4,000 MOUs will be employed in Europe.
It's explosive.
Well, first of all, we must understand that war in itself is a display of anarchy. When you talk about war, that is lawlessness at its peak. When you say you are fighting war to keep Nigeria one, no. You fought the war as a manifestation of your incompetence in the management of the crisis that was then part of Nigerian history.
Hilarious.
I get malaria, my cancer. Behind every successful man, there's a woman at the front.
Without you, stop shaking your head. You stop shaking your head. You're one of those who are causing problems.
On action,
and daring.
Mr. President, God will ask all of us, but you will be in the front. I will say, I've told the Senate President.
Our nation remains one of the most insecure and least peaceful in the world today, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries of the world. Nigerians now spend nearly their entire income on feeding.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
My appeal is that you dedicate 20% of 2025, roughly 72 days, to visit each of the 36 states.
Catch the drama, feel the excitement on Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri with the Radio Marshal Barry Cosmos. Every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join the conversation on Straight Talk with Barry Cosmos. Straight Talk. Get straight analysis. No bending corners.
Let's be poor. Breathe.
Every day,
Every hour,
every minute,
and every second.
breaking news occur
From our villages,
in our cities,
new government policies,
the economy,
politics,
social news,
entertainment news,
security concerns.
We the people converge
to analyze
separating facts from fiction.
lies and truth.
We dissect.
We integrate.
We harmonize.
We criticize.
And we bring you all the juicy details.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. It is Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Shall I begin? I am your host. I am your anchorman. I am the presiding bishop of this ministry, and I am awesome. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal, the Buruburu One on radio, the Okenze on radio, your big brother on radio. I am the main event, and I am here.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Are you ready?
Echo FM 100.7 The Fresh News People.
Welcome back to the show. It's Straight Talk live on Echo FM 100.7. Of course, my name is Barry Cospas, the Radio Marshal, and of course, I'm here with Josh Don, Ekoma. who is today not wanting to speak plenty. You go still talk. I don't know what to do. You just hide. Now, woman then beat. Uh-huh.
And definitely, I'm ready to talk.
You're ready to talk.
I'm telling you.
If na SM now, try. By now, they talk for them plenty.
But see, this one, I'm going to use
okay,
you.
SM now, woman leader. You know the joke. All right, let's get to the story where there's tension rising in River State following allegations that the chairman of Ahoda West Local Government Council, Eugene Epele Cheta, supervised the assault of a teenage girl, Winnie Miller, for exposing the poor condition of a secondary school in Odioku community. Residents alleged that the teenager took photographs and recorded videos of the dilapidated school infrastructure and shared them on social media to draw attention to its state. And of course, the affected school located in Odioku, the hometown of the council chairman. Now, this is where it is very, very annoying. This school is in your own town as local government chairman, and you have no business repairing it.
Right in your face.
Really right in your face, tearing you. Koro koro. Well, the hometown of the council chairman is where this school is said to be the only secondary school in the community. The town is also home to the member representing Ahoda West, Ogba, Egbema, Ndoni Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Victor Obuzo. Chai, Jesus.
Yeah. And the school is actually online.
Tabo. No,
And you know the funny thing is that this school is very porous. They said most content creators come there, video the school and leave. They come there, video the school and leave. Like nobody tells them, you're not supposed to be here at this point in time.
Who won't tell anybody?
Happens inside that school.
For government
no
school.
chair, no blackboard. Only 6 teachers in that school.
Anyway, for those of you who have not seen that video, please just go to our Facebook or YouTube and you will see them. Our technicians will put them up for you. And then you will watch and see the school where a Federal House of Rep member comes from, where the local government chairman comes from. How can your community have these 2 personalities in government and the only school you have is in ruins? Jesus Christ. I mean, that shows the level and the negligence. Look at the children sitting on the floor to learn. That is what that young girl. Please show the roof. Let's see the roof and then see how the school is. Shame no catch this local government chairman. Now, that's the school. For those of you who are on our Facebook, go there and look at. It's leaking. The roofs are up. There no window, no chair. They're still using blackboard. Look at the floor patch everywhere. It's terrible.
Look at how bushy
the door is crazy. And the bush there, and we have children who are supposed to become leaders of tomorrow, business moguls, and the rest of them studying here. Now, this is the level, this is the state of the school, a community school where the local government chairman hails from and where a Federal House of Rep member hails from. It's a government school. Chai. If they begin sing our government bad, when I go begin to the vex, so, but this is exactly what we have. And this is just one of it.
Yes.
One of it. One school. Even private school, I know you say it, but this is Ahoda, for God's sake. Oil rich state. Ahoda is one of the biggest local government in Rivers State and one of the wealthiest. If you check their local government allocation, you cannot even repair, not talk about build a new one. No chair.
No chair.
Now, this is exactly what this young girl brought. And then what happened? Let's continue the story. Community members described the school as being in a sorry state with dilapidated structures and unsafe learning conditions. That's the level of the school.
Yes.
Sources allege that rather than initiate steps to rehabilitate the facility, the chairman led some associates and security aides to the residence of the girl's family, where she was reportedly assaulted and sustained injuries, including a bruised lip. Please, this is her face.
Yes.
That's the bruised lip. She's been assisted. See her face. I know say some slaps don't touch her face because that face no look normal. Yeah. Well, for those of you who are following us on our social media, you can see for yourself. Then, what happened? As usual, the chairman, he can't deny. But before that, residents of the community, one Tamuno Briggs, condemned the incident, stating no democratic government is above constructive criticism. Yeah. What the young girl said about the school is true. Assaulting her over it is unacceptable. That is what the community members are saying. But the local government chairman can't put out a statement. When I hear what he talk, now that one the first me. Please see the man, see him face. Can't get white beards like me, the vest me. Aye. Cheta, you know, try. See the girl don't they cry. See him mouth, they don't knock Akpako come out for the mouth. See blood flowing out of her lips. And this is what the local government chairman, they put up a statement. The statement said he visited the residence of the girl's mother for what it described as a peaceful engagement. That's the way they harass, saying a peaceful engagement. But the video, if you hear the voice, you are saying, so you want to embarrass me?
Yes.
You want to embarrass me? How is that a peaceful engagement?
So she said the truth.
Moments later, the accuser moved aggressively towards the chairman while continuing her verbal attack. A passerby intervened to prevent escalation. Well, in the process of being restrained, she reportedly lost her balance, fell, and sustained minor injuries. The statement read, "Kai, Jesus Christ. Even my small 1-year-old baby no go believe this lie. This lie get taproot. Concentrated lie. You don't need to be there to know that this is a bloody lie. The lie, they stink. Jesus. When contacted, the Rivers State Police Command confirmed that it had commenced an investigation. The command spokesperson, Grace Iringe Koko, confirmed the incident, stating that the teenager sustained bruises when an aide to the chairman allegedly attempted to stop her from speaking during his visit. Now, see what the police on the talk?
As usual.
Stating that the teenager sustained, that is what they said, and they want to do investigation, but they have already given out a statement. This is where I have a problem. This is where I have a problem. The command spokesperson, Grace Iringe Koko, confirmed the incident, but she stated that the teenager sustained bruises when an aide to the chairman allegedly attempted to stop her from speaking during the visit, confirming what the local government put out. And I don't see
yet you have not even looked properly into it.
So which investigation did you do, spokesperson, to come up with this statement you are putting out now? This is where it gets very wrong. When the big men in government do something, the law turns a blind eye.
Yes.
And this is a typical example of one of them. Well, this girl have every right to sue this local government chairman. And if she has any form of, I think, evidence to show, she will just go to court. But I bet you in the next few days, the Okada Ghana must go, or intimidation or whatever, the guy goes change his story. This is what happens
the girl said they had to leave that place.
Time. She's now crying that her life is in danger.
Yes.
She's complaining that she is no longer safe. And then the police will come out and say it was because she was trying to stop her from verbal attack. I don't understand. In the first place, waiting carry the chairman and go to the guy house.
That is the question.
It's a for peaceful engagement.
And then you went as far as sacking her again.
You don't sack person. Then you say you go peaceful engagement for the person house. Inside my own house, I mean be your guy, if you like be president, you know if you don't talk to me inside my house. Anything I do for my house is considered self-defense and all that things because you came there intimidating the young girl. So even if she talks to you as at that time, she's in the right. What you carry you go in your house? Well, that's the incident. I don't know. Don't you have anything to add to what this whole thing is? It's really annoying
it's so
to say
sad. Really,
to say
really
the
sad.
least. My
And the funny thing is that the individuals of that community, most of them are actually scared to speak up. This one person that actually did speak up, thanks to that person for speaking up. If not, they would have termed everything she said as lies. Everyone is scared. They don't want to say anything because you don't know who is watching and you don't know who will go and tell that you said something. So it's actually very, very sad.
Another pertinent question is what the girl said. Is it false? I watched the video. She was only saying, please come and help renovate this school.
Yes.
She didn't insult the chairman. He only made it clear that the chairman, please come and renovate this school. Now, chairman, if you have any shame, Cheta, Ekpele, if you have any shame that the community from where you come from, you sit down with hundreds of millions that come into your account every day, every month, you still cannot renovate a school for your own community, shame on you. What kind of leader are you? What kind of politician are you? It's embarrassing.
Very, very.
It's embarrassing to hear that. It is shameful that, imagine me as local government chairman, and the school in my community is in this kind of state, and then somebody says it, you get angry. What are you getting angry for?
Yeah.
This is what I keep saying. People misbehave, and they don't want to be told they are misbehaving. Completely out of point. Anyway, before I go begin to sound personal, let me move away, because the thing that vexed me, I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw this story, it was very pathetic. And we can't keep living like this. We can't keep living where people will misbehave and they don't want to be told that you are misbehaving. If you tell them this is what you've done wrong, they come after you. With the aid of Nigerian police. Police never investigate. The spokesperson, they say they were trying to stop her from verbal attacks. Same thing the local government is saying. Were you there? So you take what the local government chairman said and forget what the girl said. Because there's no way Katakata will be coming and people won't come to rush. There's no way the local government chairman will drive to somebody's house without dragging attention of people.
It escalated more than this, if not because of those that came in to, help that situation. It's so bad.
Anyway, let's get your take on this particular story. Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Good morning, Brother Cosmos.
Good morning.
I agree to you.
Good morning, Don.
Good morning.
Yeah, Charles from World Bank.
Okay.
I hereby declare that most black Africans cannot be good leaders.
Chai.
I don't know if it's inherent in us that we will never do the right things. What is happening? Let me quote comment F.I. When the white men were ruling over us, they called us black monkeys. Yeah. But they treated us like human beings. Now, we are presiding over our own affairs, and we are treating ourselves like animals. I don't know who will heal us of this anomaly. Because he's so beastly, he's so unbecoming. Do the right thing. No. Someone will call your attention, do the right thing. You beat the person up. Tomorrow, what the white man did to us, what we are doing to our own selves is
inhuman.
Imagine.
It's more, I mean.
Thank you for bringing this up.
Call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
so
bringing
much.
this up. Because when we look at the slave trade and what it did to our forefathers, we cry. Yeah. But what you're doing to ourselves now, which one is worst? It's better a stranger maltreat me than you, my brother, maltreat me. That one will hurt me the most. That's exactly what this situation is. Let's take another caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Barry. Good morning, Don.
I greet you. Welcome.
My name is Herbert. I come from Port Harcourt Road. You see, these are our politicians. They see themselves as God. That is the problem. Wherever they find themselves in that executive position, they see every other person as no human. And that is the pain of society today. I'm happy because of the social media. Ordinarily, we wouldn't have heard about this.
Yes.
Such things happen in many local governments. Those chief executives, nobody can be higher than them. But we are all humans. This is one thing they forget. Mere mortals that will live tomorrow. At the blink of an eye, somebody has gone. Yet you see yourself as God. I think it's high time we told these politicians that they are just human beings like every one of us. That they are privileged to be in that position doesn't make them...
Again, because the slogans that say see something, say something, and do something is now a crime. I come in peace. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you, Austin. Vox Augustine says, Mazi Odinigbo from Ikenebu says, good morning, Barry and Ekoma. It will be a shame to Governor Fubara if this act go unpunished. If him, having had the support of Nigerians when Wike was on his neck and turn a blind eye to this, then we will join Wike to remove him. Jesus. Let's call him out on this one because such inhuman, barbaric act cannot go unpunished. Fubara, act now or go. That is the message according to Vox Augustine. And it's an apt one because the governor himself knows that this is completely wrong.
Yes.
Ifeanyi Obasi says, good morning, my radio presenters. Ifeanyi Obasi from World Bank. Now, wow, too bad, too sad. I condemn this act. That is what it said. Zinachi Bright says, you guys are doing well. Isunu, wait a minute, son. Chesunike, okay. Thank you very much, Zinachi. And Pasolo, APC government, God is watching. Mona, leave. What you concern APC? Join this one now. All right. Good morning.
Everyone's in power now.
Hello, Barry. Good morning.
The senior citizen is in the building. Good morning. Welcome, Mazu Zama.
Thank you so much, and thank you, your compare there. Mario, stop crying, stop crying. Salvation is not in sight. No, it's not in sight. No matter what you say, no matter what you think. Are we not living in the jungle? Some people say you are living in a democracy. If you can enter a young woman's house and brutalize her, whatever is the reason, where is the place of the law? If she committed an offense known to law, she should have been reported to the police. The police will invite and arrest her. And if they find that she committed an offense, they will charge her to court to present her defense. Barry, where we are now is in the jungle of the strong is right. The rich is right. The powerful is right. Those who belong to are right. Those who belong with are right. Those who belong apart are right. Good morning, Barry. I'm senior citizen Mazu.
Good morning.
Mazu Zama don't make it don't make me the feel bad join. Mazu Zama don't make them worse. All right, thank you very much, the senior citizen. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Good morning.
Hello, Barry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Barry.
Carry.
Caritas.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yeah, now. Very good.
Barry.
Hey,
I pity the young dear.
Chai.
We are in Nigeria. We are in a different world. She has stated the obvious, but I pity her. Who is to bail her out? You are calling us Bara. Some people are calling us Bara, and Barry Mba. May God protect the girl. May she never lose her life because of this thing. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Caritas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Barry, good morning.
Good morning to you. Can you turn down the volume of wherever you're listening there? The background noise is much.
Okay, Barry,
okay.
That girl videoed her school environment, and the House of Rep and the rest of it beat him up, beat her up because of the video. She wants to tell the people that how their classrooms are. You see the kind of politicians we are dealing with.
Yeah.
So all they wanted to do is that they just want to be on their own while they putting the allocation money for the constituency and the rest of it. And they beat her up because she doesn't have anybody. Oh, but they've done their own issue. They've done their own, but they forgot that one day they'll still come down from there. It's not even the girls people that will beat them up, because it's the Lord that will beat them up. The girls, God will beat them up because they just treated the girl because she has nobody to talk for her. And this thing is son of the presidency and video dancing. Would they go and beat him up? No, because the girl has no son.
That's so.
Let them continue what they're doing. Barry, have a very nice day.
Thank you very much, my brother. This one says, good morning, Buruburu and Lady D. On the local government chairman's case, this is what you get when you give a beast power of humans. Prince Michael from Irete. All right, don't take this one for us.
Okay, good morning, Barry and Don. Tinubu and police IG is planning to impose state police on Nigerians as he hurriedly signed the electoral to law. They should be mindful of what they are about to do. After handling Iran, US should look into what is happening in Nigeria. Ngoka, Tony, Christchurch Road, Owerri.
Thank you very much, Tony. This one says, good morning, Barry and Ekoma. Most problem in our locality are the people. Take a closer look. No one from the local government council will come out and fully to support this lady for making a move to improve their community. Why? Fear and praise singing. Nnamdi from Christchurch Road, Owerri. All right, thank you very much, Nnamdi. This one is Sebari and Dono. Well done. That LG chairman and his cohorts were bloody cowards. How could they have done such a stupid thing? No wonder he is one of those touts put into position by their political bulldog in FCT. Look how far they reduced River State, where the likes of Dr. Peter Odili, retired Justice Mary Odili, Sir Rufus Ada George, and the rest decent people belonged. It is a shame. From the people's elder Chijoke. All right, let's have this one done.
Okay, Dr. and Mrs. Mma Olebara from Owerri. The loss of silver is much. The loss of gold is more. But the loss of honor is such no man regains. The scripture asks, if salt loses its taste, what will make it sweet again? It went further to say that the moment salt is no longer worth its taste, it will be dumped like sand and forgotten. This chairman has lost it all. That is what we get when touts are handpicked and placed in positions of authority. That is what we get when mediocres are put in place of meritocracy. That is what we get when we don't question the character of these leaders and hold them accountable. Go to all the public schools in all local governments and you will weep at the level of infrastructural decay. So alarming and embarrassing.
All right, thank you very much for that. Let's take another caller.
Hello?
Good morning. Uh-oh. Anybody will flash us, your phone go lost or it go spoil. No, they flash us. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Barry.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. My name is Pastor Chukwemeka.
Welcome, Pastor.
Yeah. Do you see the reason why truth can never be exposed again in Nigeria? Because this young lady has seen what is bad in her community and expose it. Even she go to the man in question and explained. The man turned her down before she post it out to the public. Do you see what happened now? And she has now revealed the secret to the people, to government. Now government has taken another step by silence, not to take the action necessary. But okay, now people are saying that if you see what is bad in your community or by your side, you should say it out. Try it now, they will see you, and government will not do anything. Those government that say that they are behind you. They are the ones that will still come and rope you and still detain you and do you what is bad. That is what is happening for this young lady. If government, I'm praying to God that God should just help this girl for government to remember her, for her not to lose her life for these issues.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The Princess G. Glad keep asking, where is patriotism? Where is love for country and kin? That is the destructive spirit of I, Mama. I, me, and mine alone. Nobody has any right even to suggest a good thing to a local government chairman. Oh, my poor child. I feel so handicapped, but there is hope for the future with Nawiji ownership demand of the bottom-up approach system. Thank you very much. The Princess G. Glad. Nawiji is coming soon. Everybody will see that one pretty soon. All right, let's move on to the final laps of the show. And, of course, it's still taking your calls and messages. And that brings me to a very confusion state. There's no statement from the state government. Good. There's no statement from the federal police. There's also no statement from the APC to this matter. Are they trying to play it like it's a minute or small thing to deal with? Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Barry.
Welcome aboard.
Good morning, inside the studio. My name is Chief Jude Obaja. I wish I could come from do Jesus.
Chief Jude, your APC chairman, don't go misbehave.
you started again, Barry. Well, I do not want to engage in media trial like Barry, my good friend, and even my sister in the studio. The beauty of democracy, however, is that nobody has the right to do or monopoly of doing any and everything and expect not to be challenged in court. So until we hear the position of the chairman, but nevertheless, whatever is the case, I want to encourage the guy to approach the court or seek the advice from any other, legal dimension. At least we had a case of a senator who abused a driver that brought some goods to him. And we saw how the whole thing ended. At the end of the day, the senator had to, begin to apologize. And that is where I think this matter should go. Let us not engage in any form of media trials again, like my good friend Barry and the sister in the studio will do. That is my submission. Thank you very much.
Okay, so you don't turn on to media trial because I brought it to you. It's a media trial now. Is it APC?
That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been doing.
How?
Passing judgment and then hearing, and then giving your judgment and then recording statements from other people.
You see your life. You see your life, Chief Jude. Yeah, come and be going. It's a media trial. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Comrade Fayaba.
Welcome to the elder statesman.
Well, the police has already condemned the man by their evidence. They have said that the head of the man wanted to stop a verbal attack. But what we are seeing is a physical result. Have they the right to do that?
At all.
But nonetheless, this is a problem of personalizing security for any group of workers in the country. And people are personalized. When they appoint juniors to offices against their seniors, you are making them personal servants, which means you are sending the country so many centuries behind civilization. Now, when it comes to the pensioners matter, it's a tragedy that this is the only country where you are punished because you serve your country. Where pensioners have to be paid in arrears. When even by the constitution, even the president of the country has no right to get involved in payment of the pension. Not to talk about governors. Because what is their role there? Any governor getting involved in payment of pension, at best, is an ignorant man, deceived. At a normal level, is a thief. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chai, comrade, don't hit. Buy now. You don't hit and drop phone to go. All right, this one, John, let's get this one out.
Okay, beautiful morning, my eloquent and majestic Barry, Kosi, and beautiful Lady Akoma, and happy new month. On the war between the U.S. and Iran, Nigerians should please control their tongues. Our country has so many problems that we are grappling with. What concerns us with what is happening in the Middle East? For goodness sake, people should avoid a case of stooling in another country and coming to Nigeria to clean up. It's completely dangerous and not acceptable. Isn't it, Lady Julie Nosike?
Okay, she sent in this one. Again, says, good morning, my eloquent and majestic Barikosi and beautiful Lady Ekoma. You see, our politicians are riding on our docility to behave like demigods. They are encouraged because they know how to elongate their stay in the power to perpetrate their evil as they move from LGA chairman to House of Representatives and House of Assembly, House of Reps to the Senate. We are serving a just God. He is watching seriously. Isn't Lady Julie Nosike sending that one? This other one says, wisdom teaches us boundaries. When you notice that someone gossips people a lot, what you have to do is to quietly distance yourself from that person. Not that every distance comes from anger. Sometimes it comes from wisdom. If someone carries people's stories to you, one day the same person will carry yours to the other people. So to avoid that, what you do is to quietly distance yourself from such a person without any trouble. Distancing yourself from someone doesn't mean that you not talk or exchange greetings with him. You just set up boundaries. Thank you. That sounds like a word of wisdom for anybody who cares to listen. All right, I think it's time now for us to have our final caller for today. Good morning.
Good morning, Cosmo.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're my last caller today.
Good morning, my lady in the city. My name is OJ. I'm calling from Nigeria with the first caller.
Wow, a first-time caller and our last caller for today. Bell of blessing for you. Welcome to the family.
Thank you very much. Mr. Cosmo. You're such a local government chairman. You don't deserve to be a leader. You see, from my own judgment, that girl should have been exchanged. That man is sitting as a local government. That girl should exchange that seat. You understand me? That girl is just back to a local government chairman. Such a girl is somebody that deserves to be a local government chairman. Not even that man. You see, the problem is this in this country. Because had it been our vote counts, had it been our vote normally counts, all this nonsense we are not doing in the first place. Because the chairman also believes, he knows that he's here not for the people, he's here for the masters. The person that is. But the problem is that the level of the arrogance they get to expose themselves, tell the people who they are. There are some people should not be lie low. They should take this into the nearest level.